Hello, I'm Amanda Stevenson, Benefit Specialist for Lee College. Today you'll be viewing a presentation over the ERS supplemental benefits for fiscal year 2016. Please remember our annual enrollment period is July 10th through July 24th, 2015. Okay. There have been some big changes to our TextFlex accounts. The TextFlex changes, number one, will be that ADP will be the new third-party administrator for TextFlex beginning September 1st, 2015. So we will no longer be with PayFlex. Participants will experience a minor delay in processing for plan year 2016. Participants will experience a minor delay in processing plan year 2015 paper claims during the transition period in September. ERS will make sure you are informed when the processing delay occurs. All claims with PayFlex will end on August 31st, 2015. PayFlex debit cards will expire after August 31st, 2015. In late August, healthcare account participants will receive a new TextFlex debit card at no cost from ADP. The card must be activated before use and cannot be used until September 1st, 2015. Our healthcare account for TextFlex, beginning in plan year 2015, will no longer be a 2.5-month grace period for reimbursable health expenses. Instead, participants that have a minimum of $25 up to a maximum of $500 in unspent healthcare account funds may carry over the remaining amount to the next plan year, 2016. Dependent care accounts will continue to have a grace period which allows you to use your plan year 2015 funds through November 15th, 2015. Another big change to our TextFlex dependent care account is that there is no debit card option. Dependent care account participants are not eligible to use the TextFlex debit card. They should plan to submit claims online, by mail, or fax. The PayFlex debit card cannot be used after August 31st, 2015. There is still no annual administrative fee for your plan year 2016 that they have given what's called an administrative fee holiday, and they will not be charging the $12 per account for either the TextFlex or the healthcare account. If you do plan on or have continued use of a TextFlex plan, either healthcare or daycare account, if you're a 12-month employee, you can pledge a minimum of $180 per year or a maximum of $2,544 per year. 9-month employees is a minimum of $180 and a maximum of $2,547. And if you do choose to have a debit card, there is a debit card fee of $15 if you are not renewing your TextFlex account. If you do daycare accounts, if you're a 12-month employee, the minimum is $180 per year. The maximum is $4,992 per year. For 9-month employees, the minimum is $180 per year and the maximum is $4,995 per year. And there is no fee associated with this account since they are waiving that for this year, and then there is no debit card. The next supplemental benefit that you have available to you is going to be dental insurance options. There are two major dental plans, and then there is a supplemental dental discount plan. The State of Texas Dental Choice, which is the PPO plan, is a network versus non-network plan. It does have a deductible for basic and major services. If it is preventative care, it is $0 for you, nor is there a deductible to be paid for those services. For dental maintenance, which is our DHMO plan, you must use a participating dentist. There is no deductible, and specialty dentists are not covered by DHMO. Members usually pay about 75% of those costs. Unlimited maximum on the calendar year benefit and lifetime benefit. The State of Texas Dental Choice plan changes for fiscal year 2016. The premiums did increase by 3%. Our preventative services will no longer be subject to and include preventative services. Our preventative services will no longer be subject to and included in the annual benefit maximum. This means that the $1,500 benefit maximum will apply to only basic and major services, not preventative. The orthodontic maximum will remain unchanged, and the maximum is $1,500 per year. There is an extended maximum. Under this provision, when a participant reaches the annual benefit maximum of $1,500 for in-network basic or major services, a special plan benefit of 40% of eligible expenses will apply to additional basic or major services, which means that if you do use the maximum $1,500, as long as your services are still in-network after that, they will be at 40% coverage by our insurance. There are also additional periodontal cleanings. They added coverage for up to 4 periodontal cleanings in a year, in addition to the 2 regular annual teeth cleanings that are already within the plan. There's removed crown exclusion. Basically, they no longer will exclude crown repairs. Remove crown exclusion. Remove the exclusion on crowns which are required due to attrition and abrasion. They cover emergency oral exams when performed in the okay. They cover emergency oral exams. They added coverage for an emergency oral examination when performed on the same day as palliative treatment. Humana Dental choice rate changes are as follows. Our 2015-2016 employee monthly premium did increase. The employee-only rate will now be $24.28. Employee and spouse is $48.56. Employee and children is $58.28. And family coverage will be $82.56 a month. Our Humana Dental Maintenance Plan, or DHMO plan, our carrier remains the same. It is going to be Humana Dental. The benefit remains the same in plan year 2016, and the premium will decrease by 3.8%. Primary care dentist PCD's selection is not available in ERS online, but members need to contact Humana Dental to choose a primary care dentist before they can receive benefits. This is very important information for all of those that have Humana Dental DHMO or are going to choose Humana DHMO. Employees and their covered dependents are required to now select a primary care dentist in order to receive benefits. You can select a primary care dentist by going to the Humana Dental website, which is available, or contacting the Humana Dental customer service for assistance in order to get that established for your primary care dentist for not only yourself but any dependents that are also on that plan. If you do need a list of dentists, they are available at the Humana Dental website. Members can also call customer care in order to get a list of names and addresses for dentists in their area. Humana Dental maintenance rates, or DHMO rate changes for fiscal year 2016. They will be decreasing. So the employee rate will now be $9.59. Employee and spouse is $19.17. Employee and children is $23.01, and family is $32.59 a month. The last dental option that you have is the dental discount plan, which is not necessarily a dental insurance, but is exactly what it says, a discount plan. It is administered by Carrington. You pretty much have unlimited use of the discount program and its offerings, savings on cosmetic services as well. For member only, it would be $2.25, member and spouse, $4.50, member and children, $5.40, and member and family coverage at $7.65. The next plan that we're going to go into is accidental death and dismemberment. This plan is put in place in case your death results in some type of accident or you are dismembered in some way. If you choose to have this particular benefit, you can have coverage in a minimum of $10,000 or a maximum coverage of $200,000 or anywhere in between in increments of $5,000. If it is you only, per thousand, it is 2 cents per $1,000 of coverage. If you chose the maximum of $200,000, it would be $4 a month for an individual. For you and family, it's 4 cents per $1,000 of coverage. If you do the maximum of $200,000 for family, it would be $8 a month. Our optional term life rates did not increase, but please be mindful that if your salary or your age has increased, your rate will increase this year, beginning September 1st, 2015. So please be mindful of that if you are looking to continue to have your life insurance. A Minnesota Life EOI is required for enrollment in optional term life. Employees can elect to have 1 to 4 times their annual salary to be paid to the designated beneficiary after the employee dies. The rate per $1,000 of annual salary will depend on age and election type for the specific amount you would pay per month. If you look at this particular chart, you would basically pick your age, whichever election you would like to do, and then the monthly rate per $1,000 of your annual salary. If you're choosing optional term life, in order to get the amount that you would possibly pay, you would take your election, whatever it is, either 1 time your annual salary up to 4 times, and then select the column with your age. You would take the amount that you make per $1,000 in any annual salary and multiply it by the cents in the category for which you would like your election, and that would be your monthly rate. If you do have additional questions or would like a little bit more specific information, please be sure to contact me and we can work that out and get you a specific amount. Dependent term life. Dependent term life is administered by Minnesota Life as well. The cost is $1.38 a month for all eligible dependents. The policy is a $5,000 coverage for each dependent, and Minnesota Life does require an EOI for enrollment of dependent term life. TIP, or long-term disability, TIP, Texas Income Protection Plan, offers long-term disability. Our long-term disability benefit would cost you 63 cents per $100 of your monthly salary. In order to get a specific amount, please contact me or take your monthly salary and divide it by 100 and multiply it by 63 cents. A Minnesota Life EOI is required for enrollment in long-term disability. Short-term disability is not necessary. Lee College already provides this at no cost to the employees. If you are deemed disabled, how long-term disability works is that if you are deemed to be disabled, then you How long-term disability works. If you are deemed disabled, then you could receive up to 60% of your insured monthly salary up to age 65 if you are under age 60 at the time of your disability. Now that you finished viewing the presentation, if you have any additional questions, please feel free to contact me, Amanda Stevenson, at astevenson@lee.edu or directly at my office, 832-556-4581.